to another live tutorial of how to learn PowerPoint as an artistic medium. My name is Danielle, and I am the face of Danielle'sCozyCorner.com, a nonprofit raising monies for the library and recovery community. I invite you to please grab your computer, and together let us dive into today's tutorial. As always, I ask that if you see any patterns or pictures you want for yourself, please make note of the names and numbers of that correspond for the images that you fancy. I kindly ask a $10 donation to a community fundraiser of your choice found on my fundraiser webpage. When you get into the donations form in the message section, please indicate which patterns or picture numbers that you would like. And don't forget to download a copy of your tax receipt for your accounting purposes. Also, FYI, donations are processed through a Striped account for your security and mine, as well as tax purposes. And please sit back, enjoy the show.
Oh my goodness, that was like perfect. I recorded that earlier. Just so the other version that I had, apologies, it just threw me off. I'm sorry. Let me get to the right thing. Here we go. What was I? Oh man, I had a whole. Okay, let me show you. Sorry. Actually, let's start with this. I lost the other pattern, but what this is so I started a fresh slide and duplicated a bunch of these hearts, and that is 32 images. Watch this. So if I go to home, each image, well, okay, let me re-highlight everything, make sure that it's all selected, all 32 images, and then shape format, we're going to go to this little doohickey, edit shapes, change, and it's all these boxes, 32 boxes stacked on top of each other, and each one is an image, and I chose each one to be, oopsie, it didn't highlight this one, so if I shift and click on that, and I can change the color of each of these images. I have to highlight it again because it always on highlights. Let's unhighlight all of them. So I'm just going to click that one specific image and I'm going to show you what I mean. So we're still in the design. Make it blue. See, just that teeny little bit goes around. So what I did, let's see, this is again, oh no, that one's for class. All right, here we go. I can't show you the YouTube video of this because it's too much going on at one time and this doesn't know where to center. So I'm going to start class off with starting to fill this in. So I'm going to want design, one matte background, and it's highlighted with the very back background. And I do not want that one, but I need to make this bigger so I can see each individual image. 170 looks good. So I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to start with the outermost image. Make these boxes with the slides, make those a little bit bigger. Excuse me. Alright, number 1. I'm going to leave blank, and 2. Now we need to pick a color. I have to highlight it again. These are all recent colors that I've used. I don't want any of those. So I'm going to pick a custom color. Let's do pink. And if you want to make it bigger, but this is the current color. Let's adjust that so it's brighter. And let's do orange. Let's see if we can find an orange. Okay. That looks good. Okay. And go to the next one. So that when you go through each slide, you'll see it change. And I was going to do this in yesterday's live video. Unfortunately, I don't think I was actually able to attach this to my event because I was facing technical difficulties. It's such a pretty color. I like it. Perfect for hearts. So if you missed this part of the conversation before, what was I going to say? Slipped my mind. You just get into a rhythm. And you keep going. Oops. You see how that's highlighting at the bottom? Goes all the way around the image. So what I did was I made a bunch of images all the same. And we can actually work on that today. There's all kinds of fun stuff that you can do by layering the images on top of each other. And I was thinking we might even work on some animations. But on this slide, I am not using any transitions or animations, which is going to make anything move. This whole thing, oh my goodness, you should see on my app on my phone how fast the images go through. There's almost 600. I did that wrong, so undo the next one. And it goes in 38 seconds. It just flies by, which is why you couldn't see it when I tried playing the YouTube video for you. I just hope that the animation or the slideshow that I showed you earlier translated because it looks really cool. I have adjust where this is. See, we're getting close to the middle. I have something. Sorry. Easily distracted. Oh no, let's undo that. I was talking about the slideshow. So I'm going to go into my PowerPoint app, and I'm going to click on, I'm on number 26, and I'm duplicating it just a whole bunch of times. And as I said before, I do like the app on my phone because it does seem to give me a bunch of colors that I can't find on the computer, on the laptop. So we're here. Yeah, it's like you'll just get into a rhythm and then you'll have to make a bunch more slides and stop. I'm hoping I'm not missing any. Because I usually, yeah, let's stop and check. because I'm like a perfectionist. I like to make sure that I don't miss any of the images. Looks like I got them all. See, oh, that was the last biggest image, and it just keeps going in. You can actually rearrange the way that these are layered. So let's show you real quick. So if I highlight this image, see it goes all the way around, and it goes around the other side too. If I right mouse click over the highlighted image, I say bring to front, see, this is that image. Now that I have it, as you add images onto a slide, each new image is brought to the front. So because there's so many of these, like, ooh, that would take some work to get that back in there. Oh, but hey, handy dandy undo button. Undo till it's back. Oh, now I gotta redo it because I undid one too many times. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, we'll get these last couple ones filled in, and I will show you some cool stuff. We'll try to make some cool stuff anyways. And it looks like the inside of lips. Alright, so I have slide 35 highlighted. I'm just going to do the up arrow. I'm just going up through the slides. So you can see all the way to the very bottom left-hand corner. That's the end. And then that white is the very background. So let's unzoom this. And I'm just going to minimize it for now. Okay, I don't need that open anymore. Renamed. What did I name this again? Kitty Part 1, I think. Yup. Oh, and if I want to rename it right here, do eggs. And what else do we have? Eggs, and let's do hearts. Save. Enter. Let's see, did it work? I don't know, maybe not. Oh, can't rename. Go away. Okay. Alright, whatever. So, I'm going to click on this right here. It's the same. It's just in between slides. There is no slide after that, but when I come up and insert a new blank slide, I could separate these two, but that's kind of like, I would call it a scene. Let's check out what we did so far. Slideshow. Hopefully it works. See, those are just oh yeah, there you go. This is not, what is going on here? So because they're not automatically progressing when I do my slideshow to the next slide, I highlighted all of them using my shift key and my down or up arrow. If I hit shift and hit up, it'll unhighlight this last one and keep the other 13 highlighted. But if I hit shift again and down arrow, it brings me through all the slides. So to fix this, I'm going to go to design, and I lied, transitions. See, they are grayed out. There's at least 2 slides that have different duration times. So instead of choosing one, it just grays out. So I'm not going to mess with that, but I do want to change this, and I do not want it to be a minute before it does. There we go. All zeros, highlight it all, and then hit the right arrow to the end, backspace, and just put 1.01. Because if I upped this, that is not going to transition to the next slide until everything, all the animations and everything are completed. Wait 1 second and then transition. So I don't want that. I want it like immediately. I'm impatient like that. We are, just go away. So I'm Xing out of that. Slideshow from current slide or from beginning, because that is. Okay. Oh, there we go. We're doing the morph. And that was just flipping the picture. Did we do anything with this? Oh, yeah. Okay, that's it. Alright, so now here we are. Let's do insert. Oh, let's change these colors because I feel like they need a background. This one is just kind of noise. Let's get rid of that. So backspace. Alright, and then this right here, number 10, starts the next. Let's break this up and insert a new slide. Blank. Because this is inserted a blank slide, it doesn't have any transitions or anything. This is just, it's automatic what it does. But we do have stuff, transitions on these ones. And I'm highlighting all of them because I want them all to be the same background. Let's go to design. Format background. I think maybe a solid fill. We can do gradients, I'll show you that. And this is the oh my gosh, my words are failing me tonight. The automatic, the go-to. But if I click this one, remember it's gradient, and we have all those colors that are on this gradient wheel. Click that. I lied. Change it back to solid. Okay. Do it again. Now we've got a gradient. Click on the background. Oh, it worked. It transferred it. What does that look like? Window transition. Oh, there is no preview in there. Automatic background on gradient. Oh, yikes. Solid fill. Oh, I hope that I'll have to check this video afterwards. I want to show you something else that's cool too. Let's do a pattern fill. I haven't showed you guys that yet. And blue and white seems to be the go-to on this color scheme as well. More colors. Pink. Let's see about green. I like that one. Okay. And I still got white. So these are right now with the green and the white options. It's always going to be the same pattern. The morph transition that is on these slides, morph, because it's going to make them move around from this slide to the next. It'll seek out its copy of the picture and find it. But because these patterns, I don't know if it was the color scheme or How about pink? I like pink. Pink and green. Cool. But the whole video just tweaked and it didn't show anything when I uploaded it. So I have to change the patterns so that they could gently morph together. So because I have, here I'll show you, I have to have, to broadcast the screen, I have to use this thing. It's called OBS. And it's got me streaming. So that's that. And because there's so much going on, I'll have to check later to see if this works, if you can even see it. It might. And so let's get rid of the pattern, and I'll check that later. Let's just go to design, background, go up to solid fill. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Let's do that. Slideshow, my current slide. Hopefully you should be able to see it. Yeah, went really fast, but it was pretty cool. Okay, let's start a new one. Oops. And insert another new slide. I want to keep a blank one in between this one and the next scene that we can create here. So we need some images. And you can fill in images with pictures. Here, I'll show you my glitter pictures. Got 54. And they are super cool. Here, let's make some flowers. So we got a petal. Insert. Need probably like a daisy. Maybe that's a little big. Always change it. Okay. I want that. Oh, we're not doing colors. We're going to insert picture. And that's like the go-to. We'll call it go-to. So from a file, let me see. I need to go into my pictures. If I can find it. Pictures should be it. Oh, wait. Glitter pictures. See if I see it. I'm looking for a folder. I don't see it here. Back up. Oh, yikes. So, gallery. I bet it's gallery. See, and with all these systems running at one time, it's like tweaking. Pretty sure this is the right one though, because I'm looking at the image names. They look oddly familiar. Right. From a file. Let's try it one time. Well, that's frustrating. It's not even showing me the right files. Okay. They're really cool. Insert. Alright, one last try. Oh, now my computer's yelling at me. Alright. No, we can just do solid fill. Let's get rid of the blue though, please. Right, the inside, I think like a red color or brown. I want the wheel. So browns are usually like in this area. I think that looks like good inside flower. Maybe make the petals yellow. Like bright yellow. Maybe we could even make a bird. Let's stick with one thing. This is my brain going in 5 directions at once. Let's make a plan and stick to it. Okay. Control C controls it. Control V duplicates it. I have a feeling I don't really. Let's just. Sure. Maybe this needs to be a little smaller. Remember the lines, that just means that it's here. I'm going to get rid of that. Maybe which one? Rid of this one. Alright. Then I don't have to try and size them up next to each other. We'll just start from scratch. Control C, Control V. Let's do make a third copy. So grabbing this little circly arrow, we'll be able to rotate. Doesn't really matter which way. Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's layer them up pretty good. Okay, and then if you want to change the edging of your image, highlight your image. Let's highlight all of them. So I'm going to use my shift key. That one's highlighted. Shift. Keep holding it down. Click on that. Click on that. I can let go of the shift key. They will all stay highlighted. And I was going to shoot. Very distracted tonight. Home. Drawing shape outline right here. And you can hover your mouse over the different colors and you can see the change. And maybe green. Purple. If we do pink, we can change this inside one to something maybe blue. That doesn't really go at all. So, undo. This looks good actually. But I don't think I like. Oh, see, that was the last image created. It's on the top. This is an easy way to show you how to do this. Okay, so this image is underneath this image because this image was created first. So add more images. The first ones get shoved to the back. It's just how it is. So keep it highlighted, bring it to the front, send it back, right click, send it back, still highlighted, bring to front, and so on and so forth. Okay, I want to kind of layer these though. And the fact that each new one, that's got to come back to the front. Each new one. Let's bring that to the front. I want all the petals behind it. I think that looks good. Control here. Right mouse click is the same as Control C to copy. Right mouse click. Paste. The clipboard. See, we're gonna have to. We'll just leave it where it is. We'll bring it to the front in a little bit. Kind of eyeballing it to make it look like it's going around in a circle. Bring it to the front so I can get a better view. Okay. it's still highlight. This is still the one that has got saved. So all I have to do is right click and paste. Oh, and you can you see that? At where it's going to go underneath? Where it will now that. Okay. I'll just put the inside once this is done. Otherwise, we're going to be here for a while. I don't know, and the clicking and everything, I feel like it reminds me of watching a video game. Let me paste a couple more times. And this is so every time that we paste, did you notice how it was always showing up there? So that is where we copied the one that keeps pasting. That's where we copied that image from. So I'm going to copy this image and show you it'll paste in exactly that same spot. And going to that blank one, paste, it'll be exactly that same spot. See it? Lost it. And what's this look like? Bring it down. Kind of actually. Let's highlight everything. Alright, now you got circles for each of the images. That's kind of cool actually too. Oh, look at that. They came back right exactly. Okay. So I can make this a picture. I'm going to save as, okay, so this is right mouse click, save as picture. No, I don't want it to be saved in this shape though. So I want this to be turned. And it doesn't work to grab each image individually to turn them. See, remember? So, okay, undo. I'm going to go up to the top, shape format, group the pictures. Okay, now I can turn it. Bring it down here. It's still highlighted and go back up to group, ungroup. And let's turn it just a little bit. I think that'll do it. What do you think? Does it look even, Steven? I think it's good. I'm not even gonna mess with it. It's good. Okay. Highlight everything again. Save as picture. And see, now here are all the pictures. And they are a PNG portable network graphic. Okay, we're going to call this class. These are the ones that I saved yesterday. Class 1, 2, and 3. So class 4, that image has not been used. That name with number 4 has not been used yet. So chose that one. Okay. What else could we insert in here? check out some of the other shapes. This one's cool. It's the sun. Huh. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I forget what thing. Alright. Let's change that to a red sun. Probably not. Maybe I don't even want it to be a sun anymore. I'm going to keep it highlighted. Go to shape format. Go to this one. And these points, you can actually... Ooh, look at that. Ooh, cool. Oh, that's the move. It just changes it. That's kind of cool too. Almost looks like a flower. Let's call that a flower. And to color it, okay, I'm gonna go on my app on my phone, and I'm going to edit. And then on the top of the app on the phone, there's an A with a edit tool. I'm going to do design, format background. No, I want to be in this one. Oh. Let's just pick it on here. Okay. That's kind of cool. What happens if we do a gradient background? Oh, that's still from that eyeball. Alright, let's change it. Pink. Maybe we need shades of yellow. Green. Here, let's watch the background on here and see it. So I'll highlight on it, and you can tell I'm highlighted on it on my app because it says that I'm occupying it right now. So I'm going to do that A with the pencil edit thingy. Go into design. Where there's on the app, there's an orange thing that if you click it, it'll say home, insert, draw, design, transitions, animations, slideshow, review, and view. So again, the design, because we want format background, solid fill, and you can watch it here as it shows on my, as I pick colors. Okay, so pink. What should we do? Some orange? Oh, orange. Aren't you glad? Well, let's do some pink too. I'm a sucker for pink. There. Okay, now those are not the typical colors that you'll find here as standard and theme colors. Recent colors are the ones that are not these colors. They'll remain here for 1, 10, 4, 6, yep, 10 colors. 10 colors, just like the gradient wheel. Oh, let's do it that way then. Okay, gradient. Oh, I kind of like it. I'm gonna leave that for now. Put the flat. Oh, no. Undo. I want it exactly the way it was. Hold the shift down because I missed that pedal, and then I can just move. That's I don't think that's what I wanted to do. That is trippy. Undo. I don't know where I went wrong, so I'm going to highlight them again. Okay, well, I'm starting to feel like a big fat liar. There. Right in the middle. Some up here. Gradient. Scroll down to the wheel. Alright, so since we can do 10 ribbons of color, let's use all 10 of the recent colors that I just found on the app. Okay, so this is number 3. And if the colors are going to be too similar to each other, we should move them to opposite ends of the ribbon. And let's see how this turns out. No, it looks like that one. I don't want the same one. Okay. I don't even know which one I'm on right now. Get that one. That looks oddly familiar. It's still highlighted. That looks oddly familiar. Okay, where's the green? Ooh. Keeps moving. Going to the left just brings it to the center. If we move the screen, pink, then you can bring it all the way to the center without any interference. If you bring that back, it minimizes how big of an area. See, as you pull it away, the green gets bigger. Bring some back though, this can be separated. Standard. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's change the background to a solid fill. Let's see how it's got the pink edges. Once again, if you are interested in changing it, you can go to Home, Drawing, Shape Outline, scroll down for more colors. That's a good one. Let's change the background again so that it's not all one same color. Here, let me see if I can find one on my app. Okay. That one? That one's kind of too muted, I think. What's that one look like? I don't know, I think I kind of like this one. Alright, so I'm going to leave that. Pardon me. So if we wanted to use morph, like we learned yesterday, duplicate slide, and we'll leave this guy here, but let's have the sun go down. But I don't want the sun to go down over the top of the flower, so I'm going to do a right click, send it back. And so this is about where it's starting. See on slide 16 and pointing. So I want it to come down and totally leave the screen. And it did not catch. Okay. Make it smaller, just a tad. Okay, now review. Let's give it a morph. Preview. Let's go a little bit slower. It's kind of a fast setting sun. It went. Send it back. Try it again. I don't understand. Why does that look weird to me? Undo it back to where it was. Well, it turns out the sun sets right through the flower. So we won't make them set, we'll just leave them there. Alright, this is a pretty cool thing. You haven't really touched on animations at all. And animation is, okay, the transition was what happens in this area right here between slides 16 to 17. That's a transition. Once it transitions into this slide, what are the images going to do before it moves on to slide 18, which doesn't exist yet, but it will. So one cool thing you can do is click auto preview, make sure it's got a check, because sometimes I turn it off. It's not always the bee's knees, but you can see. Okay, highlight that. Preview. Here you go. Oh, I unclicked it. Okay. Now watch. Oh, there it goes. Up here is a cool one if you want to move something from the outside to the inside and then light up and then disappear. That's a good one for that, but that gets complicated. The animation pane is an animation that is on automatic. Starts on the click. I always put start with previous. Then it's like it zeroes it out. I could say I don't want this to start yet. That is the timing. Delay it 1 second. And see, 1 second, and then it came up. And you can actually add animation to happen at the same time. Okay, let's see. Teeter. Okay, that's a cool one. But I don't want teeter, so teeter is right here. Add to the animation pane. Okay, so this is up here. That's the one that makes it start. If we do start with previous, it'll start at the 1 second mark. Right here, it'll tell you when it highlights. Start 1 second. Start 1 second, ends 2 seconds, because it's got a duration of 1 second. Could change that. Now it still starts at 1 second, but it ends at 2.5 seconds. Delay. Yeah, let's do 2 second delay. play from. That's really slow. Playing from this animation. Or you can do preview, it'll show you all the animations that, because you're likely going to have more than one image. I'm not doing anything with the flower because right now it's several different images. Alright. Multiple means that you added animations. So I'm still highlighted here. This is the original. If I click on this one, it'll gray out and there won't be no animation. I would like to show you how to create a custom path. So, and this takes very technical precision. So I would always do the middle of the image. And I want him to go and stop there. Okay, so I clicked a left shift. So it held it. And I could turn. Okay, so that's a left mouse click. Left mouse click. And if you complete the circuit, oh, I didn't do it. Escape. That was the path that we drew. And I hit escape right here. So that's where it's going to end. Preview. Okay, so that, if I highlight the image, it'll move the image and the route it's taking. So you can see, I want it to go evenly around the flower. Pull it back. So the whole thing is moving. Alright, catch up. Come on, catch up. Oh no. There we go. Preview. I kind of don't like that one, so click on custom path. And it'll let me escape. Okay, that's the new custom path, and we only have one animation on there. But I do not, that was not the custom path I wanted. So let's redo it again. Custom path. This takes precision. Can't really, oh, see, it highlights, that means that the circuit is complete. So I don't want that to happen because it'll, here, this is what'll happen. I click the right, it'll just close the path and it won't allow you to add any more to the custom path from here. So I'm going to redo that again. Click on custom path. Let me see. Effect options, S-curve, what does that do? Really nothing. Alright. Even though you can see this path still, it's fine. It'll go away once we hit escape. Go down a little bit so it doesn't go in the flower. I want it to completely circle. So I'm going to complete the path. And then you can end right there. Escape, ends it. Duration, let's make it a little bit longer. Play. I like it. Alright, so if we once you start adding a bunch of images, it gets a little complicated. Watch this. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. It'll copy the image and everything. Let's get rid of this guy. Paste. And everything copied. Preview. Which is nice because if you have a bunch of images and you're adding motion to all of them, sometimes it's easier to just go, okay, well, this one's done. Alright, and I'll insert this guy. Insert, not home. Let's do a heart. Or cloud. Oh yeah, cloud's perfect. Okay. Change the color. Design. On my background. Solid fill. Nope, not the background. Here, let's do undo. I like undo. I could have picked white also, automatic. I want to change the color of the cloud to gray. There's even a thunderbolt in here. Perfect. There's Miss Pac-Man. See where the yellows are? You can grab hold of it. Oh, that's cool. I really wish there was a way to tape that motion and save it as an animation, but I have not figured out how to do it yet. Alright, so undo, back to normal. That was all. I have the left shift down. This is all one motion. If I let go of it, then that'll be an extra click to undo, to back to the original. But we don't need a Pac-Man. We need a gray cloud. There. Let's give it a silver lining. Oops, yeah, highlight it. There's my arrow drawing. Shape outline. Silver or gold? The saying says silver. Well, gray on gray. So let's insert a thunderbolt, and I'm going to add another layer of color to my 600 pattern that I'm doing with you guys. Solid fill. Lightning's gotta be yellow. Send it to the back. Now it's coming right out of the cloud. Cool. Alright. Let's add an animation real quick. Doesn't have to be perfect, so do a custom path right here to right here. Escape. Ooh, okay. Animation pane. Start with previous. That way they're all start with previous. So this one, I want to add animation because it'll go. I'll show you. You can make them play at the same time, or you can make them play one after another. I want this to dissipate. Exit. How do I want it to leave the screen? I want this to start with previous, start after previous. Let's try that. Okay, now it's going to start. 2 ends 2 seconds. That's not right. Let's go to timing. Since that was 2.75. And delay 2.75. Okay. See, now it's on wipe. I don't want wipe. And I know it's going to change the wipe because it says wipe. Eventually, it just kind of becomes something you just have to pay attention to. Maybe bounce. That's the motion path. Start with previous. I want this. 2.75. 2 seconds. You can drag it, but that's. Just do the timing and start at delay of 2 seconds. So at this ends. Starts when cloud 3, the blue, ends. The blue just means a different animation. Now it's going to bounce probably. Oh, there it bounces out. So click on that so we can change that bounce to more exit effects. Remember, we have the preview checked so that I'll move this so we can see. There, that's how it's going to disappear out. Perfect. I couldn't have asked for anything better. Preview. Okay, this lightning bolt does not need to hang out there. So we're going to, we have this, the lightning bolt highlighted. Let's, another custom path. It's not going to be perfect. This looks like right in the middle. See, I want it in the crosshair, essentially. Right there. I don't know if I can click that to make it bigger. Here. Okay, I'm going to swipe with my fingers on the mouse pad. Sometimes that works. Didn't make it off. Oh, cool. I made it outside of the screen. I thought it was still going to show in here. Alright. This. Start with previous. So that means starting at 4.7. I do not want it to start at 4.7. I want it to start at the beginning. So start on click. Let's see what happens. No. Stop. Start with previous timing. Let's get rid of the delay right from the start. 0 seconds. Okay. Preview. Timing. Effect options. Timing. Delay. Maybe that's why. And I just dragged it to the top. Start with previous. See, I can drag it back down. Lightning bolt. I want it at the top. Now what happens? Preview. Start with previous. Start with previous, and then this is the disappearing act, so I want that to start after previous. Okay. There they all go. And there it goes. Cool. Got that done. All right. Close that out. I want to bring back pattern for class. Come on. I hope it's not going to tweak. It might be the end. Oh, no, I got it. Hey, okay. So, slide number 1. I want to do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's make this bigger. All the way down to the slide. If it go too far, I end up in the next slide. Go back up. Move it over. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want it to actually be on slide 6. Okay. What colors shall we do? Colors. Let's do some. Okay, let's do that. Let's do green. So I'm on slide 6. You can see it's highlighted. Can you see it? So I want slide 7. We'll just click through. Highlight that image. Gotta get into your rhythm. There's 32 images all stacked on top of each other here. I don't know if I said that earlier or not. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm definitely enjoying showing you what I know. And like I said in the beginning, if you want any of the patterns, any of the images for making your own, please make a donation on my fundraiser, daniellescozycorner.com. It's DANYELLESCOZY corner, and go to fundraisers. Choose your community, and if you want the library recovery community, I'm building sober living scholarships for people that are in inpatient drug and alcohol treatment programs that want to continue their journey in a sober living house. And it's going to be like a scholarship. So I think it'd be cool if they wrote like a little essay or something, kind of like what they have planned for themselves, and then work with the sober living houses to see if anybody is in need. Okay, probably running low on slides. I'm probably gonna have to make some more duplicates on my app on my phone. See how it goes. Number 26. I don't know. I just feel like it's like adult coloring time with PowerPoint. So many cool things that you can do with it. And if you're still listening, thanks for sticking it out. I hope you enjoyed your hour and 16 minutes. Okay, getting there. So close. Now the pink's gone. We're in the home slides here. We'll take a look at it too, real quick before we say goodbye. And tomorrow night, same time, same place. Hopefully that there's no technical difficulties tomorrow. Cool. Alright, slide 1. Let's zoom out so we can see it. Let's make these smaller, the slides, so we'll see more the smaller they are. Takes less real estate. Opens it up for other slides. Ready? Oh, it's pretty. I like the pink and the green a lot. Kisses, kisses. Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I did. Have a good night.